guys, it's Moz here for Moz6510 Models, and on the workbench tonight I have this 1:72 scale de Havilland Mosquito B.XVI. This is a brand new tool from Airfix. It was announced back in January that they were going to release this one, and we've all been quite excited about it. Well, I certainly have. I've seen people talk about it as the Airfix designer has done a few videos on it about how his thought process went into building this particular kit, how he used a competitor's model to build and then decide he can do better. And by what I gather, I think he has. A lot of people are looking forward to building it. I certainly am. In the middle, actually, somebody's asked me to build the Tamiya one, which I've kind of been doing bits and pieces on, and frustratingly, I'm having to rework this because this here is just litter. It really is, the way that the wings go together. So I'm hoping that the designer will have done a better job with organizing the wings. But anyways, just so you know, Airfix last released the Mosquito 172 back in 2013, and the kit originates going back through using scale mates as a bit of a guide. They had a new tooling in 1972 that they've been using all the way through. They also had one back in 1957, and they've kind of used that through. But the last time I can see one being released was they did the D-Day version, obviously, back in about 2006 or whatever it was, 2007, and they added a few new parts when it came to a refueling set. They did a Mosquito FB6 and an RAF refueling set as well. But the tooling that I remember is basically it's a Reeboks. They did the de Havilland Mosquito NF19/J30 was one that I can see, which I have in the stash somewhere. I might have to drag it out to have a look and maybe compare. But ultimately, this is the new tooling, and there seems to be some really good elements to this that should help it be an easy build. So, just one thing, if you're not a subscriber, would you be a gentleman and at least please subscribe to the channel? And if you can, just ring the bell and select all. And when you select all, you'll be notified on every new video that I put out here on YouTube. And of course, subscribing helps the channel. So in the box, lovely box art. Looks like it comes with two schemes. I like this one. It's actually head on, so you can see the nose. Whereas recently we've had the Vulcan flying away, and we had the Beaufort flying away as well, didn't we? So, having it head on really does. It's a silhouette, isn't it? It's like you can see the shape of the bird. So, anyways, just remove that because that helps with the glare. So, on the side of the box, obviously you have your warnings in different lingo. You have cartograph decal sheet inside, which is perfect. You always know that it's going to be a good decal sheet because they used one of the best in the business. So the code for this kit is A04023. That's A04023, and I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can buy this kit. Side of the box, also again, you have, so the end of the box I should say, you have the Mosquito, but in a different sort of light now. You've got more of a darker shape to it now, haven't you? You've got like more of a nighttime sort of bombing run look, again with the name of the kit there. Other side is exactly the same, and then obviously upside down, you've got to turn it this way, you have some information about the kit. So there it is. Without question, the de Havilland Mosquito qualifies as one of the finest fighting aeroplanes of the Second World War, and one which could claim to be the envy of every other air force, particularly the Luftwaffe, who tried but never quite managed to produce an equivalent aircraft. A true multi-role aircraft, the Mosquito's famous nickname, the Wooden Wonder, referenced the fact that this hugely successful British aircraft was constructed using non-strategic materials and employed a clever system of balsa and birch plywood lamination, which gave the aircraft great strength. So it is made of wood, so don't expect too many rivets on this one. and panel lines as well. You may find that you'll struggle with the weathering, but hey ho. Length of it 174 millimeters, width of it 229 millimeters, and there's 161 pieces. Comes with 2 flying hours. Okay, so it's a flying hours 2. There is a list of all the paints you need, where you're doing A and B and A, and the pilot. So it comes with a pilot. Is, you know, there's 5 references there for paint. So the 2 schemes, you're going to have the number 571 Squadron, number 8 Pathfinder Group, Royal Air Force, Ockington, Cambridgeshire, England, September 1944, or you can have the number 109 Squadron, Royal Air Force. I think that's Whiten, Cambridgeshire, England, 1944. So you've got like the dark, and you've got like the greys there. So black and grey, quite nice. There you are. Now it's a skill level 2 because of how many pieces there are, but also this is £21 to buy. Again, I'll leave a link in the description box down below so you can buy this kit if you so wish. Nothing on the back, and that just leaves basically to open the box. It is a top opening box. Let's open it up. I'll put it to one side, and inside you will have 1 complete bag of sprues, and you will have basically a booklet full. Oh, look at that, a booklet there. There we are. Here are the decals. So let's get in close so you can have a good old muster and a good old look. Like I say, it is cartograph again, and you're not going to be missing too much here when it comes to the detail. They should go on lovely. There's a nice look to them. There you are. There's all your common schemes there, and then all the added. So if you're doing number A, it's like if you're doing number B, you're going to have a few more there to work with. And there you go, there's a keep off there. Lovely. And just looking up close, yeah, they are words and not just squiggle lines. So you're going to get some nice transfers there to go on your model. As always, we quickly go through the instructions first. And here we go. So Airfix would like to thank the RAF Museum and Ian Thirsk for their help with the development of this model. Fair play. I would love it if they put down the people behind all this, who, you know, if they had like at the end you have the scroll reel at the end of a video, and it says who built it, you know, who designed it, you know, thoughts, who did the decals. It would be really good if they did that. Anyways, so for best results, surfaces to be painted should be clean. Before parts are removed from the sprue, wash in warm soapy water, rinse and dry thoroughly, and stir paints thoroughly before use. There you go. Right, so here you go. We start off with that. Is basically number 1. You're not actually starting with the cockpit this time. It looks like you're starting off with the belly section of the fuselage. So you've got your wing strengtheners there. Moving on through, just so you're looking at G's and C's. So there's going to be quite a few sprues in this one, I can imagine. Some lovely detail there being put together. There's the seat going together now with some pans, it looks like. Side parts going onto the seat. Moving through, so yeah, so you're basically setting up the front end of the cockpit really as you're going through. Some nice details there. Moving through, there's the joystick. Open up. And then there's some tanks going in there. Bulkhead going in the back, and then basically it all slides in through to one side of the fuselage. So it's like just one complete section straight in, lovely jubbly. Moving through the sections there. Sorry, there's the colour there, 78 on that one. Time to put in your glass into the what do you call it? The look through, and then pushing it all together. All the bits going together nicely. Another section going in there. Then back onto the tail and the fin there. Putting in the sides of that tail end there. So it's like two-part wing, 2 parts there, 1, 2. Right, here we go. Now this is where it looks like they're building up the undercarriage. So it looks like you get, is it 1 piece? Looks like it's 2 piece. Just moving through there to get that. Use part B as a jig, do not glue. Part B, B6, B6, right, just looking for B6. So do not glue, just use this as a jig. Use part BG as a jig. So there must be a BG somewhere as a jig. Ah, I see. There must be like a little I want to see what part BG is. I'll have to have a look at that. I can't quite see part G as a jig. I'll have to look at that. Ah, see that section there is part G. So anyway, I have to look what that part G is. Obviously there's some sort of yeah, just looking, sorry, just trying to see what that part B is. I have to have a look at that, I'm not quite too sure. So going on there, look at this. So there's the wheels, got 2-part wheels, and it looks like you can paint the wheels first, then put the hub on. That looks quite nice. That's a nice idea, isn't it? So yeah, you can just do the wheels, and then you can paint your hub separately, and then glue them together really nicely, and then that fits in, slots in there into the jig. Look at that, look at that. It's so nice, that, isn't it? The way it looks, the way it's all put together there. So it's 2 sections, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, beautiful. Really well thought out, that was. Excellent. For step 106 on page 18. So basically you've got to drill some holes out there on that one there. Excellent. Right, moving through, put the wings together. And you've got the you got a clear part there, which looks good. So that I've got P, clear part B, is that? And that goes into the end of the wing, which is a nice little touch. So here you've got your exhausts, and it looks like you push up and then to the left to get them to fit properly, and then you push down and to the left. You push up to the right, or vice versa, depending on how you do it. So the exhaust looks like a nice little system putting through, and then you do that both sides. So it goes in and down. So it's like you push it in and down. Very nice. Bulkhead there. Some more bits there. That's for your propeller on the front for your nacelles. Very nice. Air intake there at the bottom of the nacelle. So you build up the nacelles here. When building this model with the undercarriage up, cut where highlighted in green in this step before assembling part F34. So if you've got the undercarriage up, you need to cut these bits off. Okay, so cut them off, and then you can put the cover on underneath. Moving on through, they've got that little piece there. It looks like it fits in underneath. So part 35 uses a mask to protect the inside. So if you wanted to spray it up, you can use that as a mask. That's a very nice touch. So basically you can put the undercarriage in after. Very nice. Look at that piece there. It goes in as a mask. So you can do all your spraying up and everything and use that as a mask. Really tidy, that is. Moving through is another piece there that you've got to slot in. Very nice idea as well. I'm just trying to see where that is now on the thing. But anyways, it's coming together quite nicely there, and then also you put the wings together left and right, and then you can then attach the undercarriage to just under the nacelle and everything underneath the propeller engine all the way through, and there you go. There it looks like it's giving you different angles of what you're looking for. Fantastic. And then if you want it to be a spinner, you only attach glue to that part. Fantastic. And then again you start again doing the other side. Use B7 as a jig. So I'm assuming they use it as a jig, so you do not glue. So basically you fit it all in. That's what it is. You fit it all in, then you can take it away. So you don't have to fit them until after the event. So you don't have to glue this. You use this as the jig. I understand it now. So you use the wing as a jig, glue it all together and everything, but do not glue in the points that they're saying to glue, the parts where they're saying to, because you can take them off and do the whole plane and weather it and then add these sections. So it's easier to paint the undercarriage. What a great idea. Fantastic. Great idea. Now I get it now. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. Great idea. So do not glue, just put it together, then you can take it out. Or even if you want to, you could even, if you want to take it and travel with it, you could take these off and just put them on. Just use a little bit of PVA glue, just to keep it in position if you wanted to. So yeah, really good idea there. Excellent idea. Moving through again, so you basically build up the next part of the wing. Again, wheels, and then the hubs are separate, so you can easily paint and keep it all separate. Moving through, excellent idea. More glass going there, more glass there. Again, with the exhaust system, you push in and to the right. Fantastic idea, this. So it is designed, you can tell it's designed by a modeler who knows the complexity of building a model. So basically it's built by a modeler, and so he's put some real nice ideas in here on how to make it easier to build and to paint. Keeping on moving through, then again, you can use your mask here to put everything in, so you keep your, you know, if you want to sort your bomb, your gearing bay. So if you don't want to paint inside, you can just mask it off. Fantastic. Or paint inside first, leave it there, use that as a mask. Brilliant. Again, moving through, that's basically that. Highlight the only glue there, so remember, if you want a spinner, just don't only glue that one spot. If you're building the bomb bay open, then miss out step 93. So if you want to keep the bomb bay closed, which some of us might want to do, there you go, there's the choice there. Miss that out. But if you want to have it open, then you can start by putting in all the added extras, and there's definitely nice system there, pushing all them in, making sure it's all compact. So you've got a round pin and a square pin, so I'm assuming that when you put the bomb bay racks in, they go in one particular way. So you've got a square pin and a round pin. Keep an eye on that. Should go together nicely then. And then again, you put your two-part bombs in together, and you've got 4 to go in there. And then you keep the there's some added bits there to put in the bomb bay doors. Moving on through, there you go, we're getting closer to the end now. There's your pilot, he can go in last. And then you have H10, so it looks like you've got, yeah, look, I wonder why they're separate. I wonder if that's another way of making sure you can paint it properly, like, you know, because there should be a slight bulge on these, if I remember rightly. Should be a slight bulge, and then you're putting everything else together in the front. And then you have your call outs there, which is the number 571 Squadron, the Pathfinder group. Nice bit of camo there. And there's where all the decals go. Number 9, it looks like you've got some slots to cut out there. Nice, very nice indeed. So you matte Prue on the nose there. Satin medium grey for most of it. You've got matte ocean on the top. Gunmetal black, matte dark green. So yeah, that's that one. And over here on the back, you have this one, which is, I think, is what I'm going to build because I like the dark colour to it. And again, matte black, ocean grey, gunmetal. So using a matte black underneath, very nice indeed. And there's your 500-pound bombs. So there you go. There's 4 of them to colour up as well. Matte yellow on the ends of the prop there. Very, very nice. So there you go. There's the instructions. As I said, it's built by a modeler for a modeler, isn't it? Simples. Anyways, let's get over to the actual bag of bits. Cut them open. Here we go. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This one here, this is the clear plastic one. So the 7th one's the clear plastic, and they put it in their own little bag. So let's have a little look at this. So just have a quick look, and that's not looking too bad. This one is frame H. So let's get up close to the camera here, and you can see the looks like you have 2 types of, oh, there's the bubble there. There's a bubble there. Can you see that? Look how well is that? Is that hollow as well? See how hollow that is? Oh, it is hollow. Yeah. There you go. So they've got a bubble on the top of one, and they haven't on the other. So you can choose which one, depending on which scheme you go with. You can see that. So it must make it nice and easy to paint up. Very nice indeed. So side panels. So there's the bulges there. So you've got the bulges on the doors as well. So you've got 2 types there. Part for the side where the wings there. Very, very nice. Actually, that's a really good design. Actually, look at that as you get close. See that? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Come on. There you go. Very nice indeed. Cracking. So there's the first one. As always, we try and start with frame A, which is the fuselages normally. Just going through, you can see very little detail with panel lines and stuff because, as I said, it was a wooden wonder. Lot of scratching there, unfortunately. No, you know, again, They're not kept in separate bags, so you're going to have to work it out. So there's quite a bit of scratching on this one. A bit dirty as well. So obviously they've had some release agent put on there, which is a shame. There you go on this side as well. There you go through, looking through there. There's part of the two nacelles there. Some little panel lines there to look at. As I said, very few rivet marks this one because it was a wooden wonder made out of plywood. Again, on the inside, some detail there all the way through. Some nice cockpit detail there. That's quite nice. You know, you've got power and some cables there. And on this side here, you've got some more nice bits there. That's very nice, actually. Very nice detail on the inside. On the nacelles, not a lot really. Some bomb, you know, there's where the gearing goes up. Very nice indeed. Some little pins there to help you put it together nicely. So that was frame A. Frame B. Here we got to turn it around the right way. This one is frame B. Where is it? 2. There it is. Frame B. And there you go. So you've got your wings there. 2-part, as you can see. Some nice panel. There is some panel lines there, obviously. Very few rivets. A little bit of rivets there. I'm just trying to see how the wing goes together at that point. Just going around there. There you go. So you can see there's that bit there. So it looks like it's sort of on the Tamiya version where you've got the nacelle and it comes out the back end. So you've got, it actually clips on. So you've got like a groove there. So it should just slot on nicely to the nacelle. I just want to look at the nacelles here. Yeah, it looks like on here, it's like it's gonna like attach and it's gonna like touch up nicely. So it's gonna have an overlap, not like an overlap, not kind of a groove that's left. As I said, like on that Tamiya one that I'm doing. So there's them two. That's number C. You got some cockpit there, some bulkhead looks. There you go. Some A-frames there. Nice detail, couple of tanks it looks like. Those are the doors and some of the bombs there. Very fresh, very crisp. As it says, a new tool in, so I expect no different. There goes that one there, which is frame C. Now, I can't see a frame D. Am I missing something here? Let me just see. Frame G. Frame F. Right, can't see a frame D here. So, we're going on to E now. For a quick look in a minute. Moving through, there goes some more bit. There's the prop there, which, as you can see, a little niche taken out, so you put it in the right way. You see that? Little nut there. There's the mask, so that once you know, if you want to protect the insides, that's reasonable to have, and it will protect it. There's the undercarriages, part of the arms of the undercarriage. Remember, you build them up. There's the wheels there with a bit taken out at the bottom there to make a flat spot. Push them together, and then there's the, looks like the hubs there, so you can paint them separately. Again, there's some more of that one. Turn them around. Perfect. So that's frame E. This is frame F. Again, most of the same, just the other part. Just trying to see where the, there's the exhaust there. Quite a nice looking exhaust actually, isn't it? Part of it, so this is, you know, one section of the nacelle there, all the way through. Then finally, frame G, which is your pilot. Tiny little pilot there. Might need a bit of work getting that. It's a little bit, some detail there, but it's a 1:72, so, you know, suck it and see. Part of the cockpit there, there's the dash, and I think that's basically it. Some nice detail there. There's the white, or the yoke, little parts there. Very, very nice. Really good. Fair play. So there you are. That is the 1 to 72 scale, the Havilland Mosquito B.16 bomber. That's why I couldn't get it. What happened there? Yeah, so the Havilland Mosquito bomber B.16 Mark 16. Fantastic. Really impressed with it. Something that's going to be built in the next few months. As I said, I'm already building a Tamiya one for a friend, which isn't going together so well. As I said, there's some fit issues and stuff with it, but you know, here we are. But there we go. So this is this one, and I hope if you want to buy it, there's a link down below, and good luck building it in the future. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that bell to be notified on any new video. Any questions, any comments, put them in the box below, and I do reply. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.